Predator versus Black Panther, pretty solid. I'm kind of enjoying Predator versus Spider-Man more.
Okay. I remember, and we are live, so I want people to hear our comic book talk. One of my favorite comics when I was much younger was Batman versus Predator.
Batman versus Predator was my Bible in middle school.
Oh,
Holy
it was so
shit.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually went and found that recently because my son was like, Dad, can I watch Predator? And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, yeah. We watched Predator and he fucking loved it. I went digging through my old boxes of stuff and I got him my Batman versus Predator comics. It blew his mind. It's like,
that's awesome.
Such a wonderful moment.
I just remember Batman versus Spawn. And the whole time he's just cussing him out. He's like, you are as bad as Clark. And I hate you.
Nice.
I'm not going to be subtle. No. I'm just going to walk in the front door and get shot because I don't care. I'm immortal. Some of us are immortal.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chuck will agree that Batman with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the height of the Batman crossovers.
I still need to fucking watch that.
I've heard it's good.
I've heard it's really good.
Really good.
It's just I think I've never aligned with the streaming platforms I have.
Well, if we ever get the DVD in at the antique shop, I'll send it your way, Chuck.
Okay. Let's see. Where to watch? Is it on HBO Max? If it's on HBO Max, I'm watching it tomorrow.
Yeah,
not available.
They have all the DC animated, I think.
I clicked on. It's showing it's not available on HBO.
Tubi? Never know.
Tubi's where it's at, man.
It's for sale or it's for rent on Amazon and Apple, and that looks like that's it.
It must be because of the TMNT franchise part of it.
Because that's still owned by Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
And they're on Paramount.
Well, if you'd like to watch that along with your Octagon fighting now that they signed that several billion dollar contract, then Paramount's your jam of choice.
I haven't caught, the only reason I haven't canceled Paramount Plus yet is just because I'm not caught up on Strange New Worlds.
If you haven't seen, what the hell is it called? It's made by the same people that did Lost. It's got one of the main guys from Lost in there, one of the actors. It's a horror film, sort of. It's one word is the title, and I cannot remember what it was. Anyway, it's actually pretty decent. It's worth watching, and it's on Paramount.
Okay.
I'll figure out the name of it. But it is made by the people that made Lost.
Are you talking about From?
From, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched the first season of From, and it was very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was going to say it does suffer from the same thing that Lost did, where they just kind of like, I don't think they know where they're going.
Yeah, I agree. I loved the first season, and by the time I was getting through most of the second season, I very much felt that same vibe. It's like okay.
You came up with a really strong pitch, but didn't plan it out from there.
Yeah.
Oh man, that opening episode's so good.
Like ad lib GMing, like we're going to do tonight.
What?
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
What new things will we find to lick today?
That's true.
There's that. I have a deck of cards. It'll give me some prompts. I'm going to use this as a nice little device to figure out things because there's no adventure for this. There's very little guidelines. There's very little rules in this. There's stuff that needs to be filled in.
Rules
definitely.
light.
We're just
That's what they call that part.
But more like rules incomplete, but still worth picking up. It is pretty cool. And it's also pretty cheap.
The important part is that we didn't kill the beast. So there's still plenty of fucked up shit to go deal with.
You know, Chuck, don't rule out the fact that I might pull a Mario on you and say that your princess is not in this castle.
Oh shit. After we played last session, I rewatched Krull. And there was so much that I forgot in that show. And yeah, it's totally a spaceship when it comes down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's totally, the whole thing. I mean, even the beginning is very much kind of like a Star Wars kind of beginning when you see it flying through space.
It basically wanted to be fantasy Star Wars.
Yes.
It did.
And let's not forget the overriding message to the whole thing. The power was you the whole time.
It was.
That's never overused in any kind of fiction.
And then he lit everything on fire. It was great.
I was there for the guys, cool black armor that was spears that also could fire lasers. Like
that was cool.
I'm in. Sign me up, coach.
I don't remember the guy's name. The fucking wizard.
Oh yeah.
Who is shit at spells.
Yep.
That was fun.
He's a hill person, Chuck.
He's a hill person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to take advantage of that more.
You just have to use the word the Magnificent after your name.
The Magnificent. Old Farmers Jenkins, the Magnificent.
The Magnificent.
Which, I could see Old Farmer Jenkins adding that.
Yep. Stream, if you're still with us. Yes, we're stalling from time because, it's just one of those. It's a filler episode.
It is. And it's going to be great. We're going to fuck pumpkins. We're going to fight dudes.
I mean, I'm not going to yuck your gum, but...
We're going to put googly eyes on them and watch what, make them watch.
Yeah. Oh, make them watch. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So the other thing that they didn't go over in the rule set, which I would have thought cool, and I might just come up with something on the fly tonight, is that they very much say that the race of the Cyclops gave up one of their eyes for like precognition for future sight, but they made a bad deal because the only future sight they get to see is their death.
Yeah.
But there's no mechanic for it at all.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So I think I'm going to make up something for it.
Yeah.
Like if you roll really bad.
Like that used to be one of the few things I still like the dooming table, like from the Zweihander stuff. I did like that. Like it could be fun. It's vague enough that you don't know exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that where you're like, this will somehow be tied to your end. And then you've just got that hanging over you.
If I were to do something like that, it would be a game designed around one-shots. Where each player rolls up their character beforehand with their dooming. And there you've got 4 to 6 encounters. Because you are going to make their dooming come true in this one shot.
And that would be fun because you can even do like a simple mechanic where like if the player can argue my dooming is this clearly isn't the scenario where I'm meant to be doomed. And if they can make that argument, they get a little bonus. But then you as the GM, when you're like, this scenario clearly ties in with your dooming.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. So what I was going to do is if it comes up in the scenario where it feels right, I'm going to let your character know that this is his death. And you're going to get all kinds of extra dice.
Yeah.
If you choose to engage with it.
Embrace it.
Here, my dog just came in.
That's fine.
Tend to the buddy.
Tend to the buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm drinking Jose Cuervo tonight.
Ooh.
In their pre-made margaritas. So.
Okay. Is Chuck drinking tonight?
Of course.
Am I going to get drunk, Chuck, as a player?
Yeah. Oh, we can hope.
I fully expect drunk Chuck for Friday.
So, anything else we want to talk about, or we want to get into it?
I'm cool to get into it.
You got anything else you want to announce? Anything going on?
Go buy my goddamn book, Skin City.
You should do that
on drive-thru. There you go.
Yeah. So we are back with the second episode of Outworlder. Go check it out on itch.io. It's the only place I found that you can buy it.
I think
Henry M. Richardson is the game designer. It is definitely not complete as a game. There's lots of areas where you will need to work things in, but it is a cool concept and he's not asking much for it. So check it out. So other than that, and if Chuck has no other words for it, we'll go into the action. You guys are on board what you can only assume is the Black Fortress.
Yeah.
You have been possibly detected as talking to the computer who doesn't believe that you should be on here, is sending out a welcome party to make sure that you get where you need to be, which is probably dead. Probably.
But it could be.
Going down the list, Thaco was gravely injured, so he only gets to roll a single D10. Actually, you got a couple of hit points back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got a little bit of
I got a little bit back.
roll. Yeah. But you haven't rested in a bit. You are definitely injured. John, can you put your character's name up on the screen there just so I can...
Blork? Sure.
Blork. I think Blork is fine. You didn't take any significant damage, did you?
No.
Yep. Although, is your brother still with us, or did your brother...
He's still with us?
Yeah, he's still there. And of course, myself, the blind seer, and Chuck, old Farmer Jenkins.
Yeah.
The Magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we kind of ended last time. You guys aboard the fortress, you're moving around. Kind of got keyed in that you're here. So, welcome party is definitely looking for you. But you don't hear klaxons ringing. You don't hear any kind of alert system going on. Nothing like that.
We should make like a tree and get the fuck out of here.
That's what trees do often. When they're not falling on your house.
If you blow on them hard enough, they do fall over.
You would blow a tree.
Not me, though.
No, that's Otto.
My prize is closer to the ground.
Okay. You pick a dark ramp at random, as this place doesn't seem to be laid out in a particular fashion. You pick one and you go just away from the location you were to hopefully get yourself lost amidst the fortress. Find out where you actually are, because no one's actually been here before.
Oh, okay.
You pass a room where the black walkway crosses a bubbling pit of red copper smelling liquid that boils beneath you. It's like a pool of bubbling blood. Occasionally you'll see the remnants of a bone hand come to the surface and then kind of fall back down with the next burst of bubbles from this brewing pit.
Like Ma's blood stew that she used to make.
Exactly.
Whoa, sick now.
The only other thing on this walkway is you see what looks like a serpent's shed skin. The serpent, though, would be, quite long, more than 10 feet long. And the body looks like it's a good foot or so in diameter. It looks like it used the handrail that's on this black.
Oh.
You're not exactly sure what the fortress is made out of. Stone, maybe? It's got a rough texture, though, so it's easy to walk on. But it used a little bit of that to help shed its skin, as the skin is kind of lodged, in a crevice, and it pulled itself out.
If it's nice and long, I'm going to wrap it around like a shawl.
Ooh.
You want to pick it up?
That'd be good eating.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what is it? You wrap it around the wounded area, do the rest like a scarf, and then just nibble on the end for like a little snack.
There you go.
It's like beef jerky.
Yeah. It definitely feels like a snake skin. It's got that same consistency to it. It's just awfully large, larger than you've encountered before.
Like,
I'm going to eat it before it eats me.
hang on before you eat it all. Like, how long are we talking? Like 100
over
feet?
10 feet, but it doesn't look like all of it's here. It looks like part of it might have fallen down into that bubbling stuff down there.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We go find the rest, because you've got this bit of skin. We go find the rest of the skin and we use it. Like, have you ever seen those horse costumes where someone's the head and someone's the ass? We use it, and like we're all like the head, and a bunch of us are the middle, and then one of us is the ass. And then
we seduce the snake.
Not where I was going.
Again, the body, while large, is still only a foot in diameter.
That's rough. Okay.
So,
Because I was thinking like I could use my magnificent magical powers and make us all look like a snake, and we could just go by the guards and be like, "Excuse me, passing through."
What if you turned yourself into a giant snake, and then if we come across any guards, you just wrap yourselves around us, and it looks
And
like we're
seduce
fighting
the
you, and we'll
guard.
just dance past the guards.
That's an option. Both are strong options. But would the guards believe the second story if there's not a pumpkin around?
You can turn me into a pumpkin. I'd be a big pumpkin, though. I'm big now.
What are you doing Friday night?
Paint
You
up
know
that
where I'll
back end nice and orange like.
All right. Well, the snake, it may not be large enough to do that. Let's keep going. Stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go up or down?
Stairs go both ways.
They do. I've always learned I want to rack my brain to see if I've ever heard of the Black Fortress having a basement.
Okay. Make me a set opposition against a 13.
All right. This is mind.
Mine, definitely.
Oh, got a -3.
The only thing you've ever heard is that the Black Fortress appears at dawn each day in a different location. No one knows what's inside, just that it comes from somewhere else.
Okay.
But as you are thinking hard on this, it's almost like the black wall is responding to your deep thoughts, and it kind of doesn't really iris open so much as like just a view appears. And you're seeing the deserts of Krull. Below you, you see the famed horses with their fiery hooves and manes running around. It's just a wild herd, and it looks like the Black Fortress has made its new location here in the deserts of Krull. It's still on your planet now. At least if you can believe this image here, you can go to maybe touch it, and it's very solid. But this image is on display. You see the Slayers are being dispatched from the base of the Dark Tower as they move forward, firing their lances into the herds of these horses, which cause them to disperse and to run.
Those dicks.
Well,
No,
they are
lances.
horses.
Well, if this was a regular building that did not have a basement, that going down the stairs would take us to the ground level, which is where the exit is. But since this is a building that I have no fucking clue about, going down the stairs is as likely to lead us to an exit as going up the stairs. Therefore, it doesn't matter if we go up or down. So do you guys feel more like walking upstairs or downstairs?
I would say upstairs, because if I remember right, and according to that, there's more of the Slayer guys downstairs.
Oh.
Can't argue with that logic. Let's go upstairs.
So you failed that, Farmer Jenkins, because you asked for a basement and not the anti-attic.
That is true. If I would have been thinking better, I would have asked, is there a reverse attic? And I know for next time.
That's just science.
It's just science.
Okay. You go up and you enter a room that it's like you're eavesdropping on someone's thoughts. And the thoughts are very alien. So your room is surrounded by images. And in one image, kind of like the picture I've got there on the Roll20 site of the beast in the background, you kind of see his slitted red eyes as he is communicating with the Slayers. And the communication is all in pictures, thoughts of things. And he's picturing a cave somewhere here in the desert. He's picturing a weapon that his Slayers are going to collect.
Okay.
And all of you guys can make me a mind test here. We'll just call it a 10. Is this going to be use the set opposition as a 10 for your mind stat?
6 up.
Stat. 5 versus 10. Okay. 5. 10. Come on now. It starts being a little slow.
It's fine. John, temporarily reduce your mind stat by 4.
Okay.
I only have 2.
So to 0.
Okay.
Temporarily. As you're getting a little bit more of the beast's invasion in your mind. And it's good and bad. It's bad because it disorients you a lot. But you also pick out, and again, they're not words, they're impressions, they're thoughts, they're feelings. He is trying to collect weapons that can hurt him or that can stop the fortress. There are many of them on Krull. It's one of the reasons he's attracted to this place, and he's trying to collect them to remove them from the table so that they can't be used against him. You also are privy to his thoughts where these are the only things that can actually hurt him.
Oh. Okay.
So you suffer a little bit of mental backlash from this, but you catch a little bit more of that. You rest up and you'll regain that back. But for now, yeah, you're just a little shell-shocked.
I sit down.
You sit down. Okay. The room is still disorienting as it's still an ongoing display of imagery from the shock troops showing them approaching this very rocky outcropping, looking for the cave as they continue to shoot horses that are running away from them. There's no signs of any of the Krullians, the people that live on Krull. Not many of them live in the desert anyway. The horses are seen to be kind of a holy thing. People don't really ride them unless they must for some reason, for some task.
All right.
Get scared of what's in the cave.
So
I wonder if they're going to eat those, or are they just going to leave them there?
they're just going to leave them there. They're dicks. So if they're sending their slayers to places that can capture, what if we all think real hard and try and convince them, try and override the signals and get them to walk into a volcano?
I don't think this works that way.
Okay.
Or we follow them, right? Because they have an idea where the stuff is. We wait until they find it because they're smart enough to find it, but not us. But then when they do find it, you do your glowy thingy, right? We fuck them, and then we take the weapon, and then we seduce somebody.
Seduction is always the element
totally
of the plan.
On board with everything in that statement.
Did we find a way out while I was thinking hard?
Oh no, I was distracted.
Okay.
Can we?
I mean, I'm fine with fucking our way out of things, but I don't think this wall is going to work.
Where there's a will, there is a penetrable place.
But I'm not into it.
Can we study all these images to find a place we recognize that may have a weapon?
You're in the desert. All of your characters were from the one town, but you're the most learned amongst the group. So what are you wanting to know specifically? About the weapon?
No, I don't.
mean, you saw a picture of it.
I'm not. Is it just one weapon they're going for, or multiple weapons?
There are multiples, but there's only the desert is where one is. Apparently, the tower is going to appear in the location each morning where they need to go and get.
Oh, okay, that is very helpful. My intention was to try and look for a place I recognize, so that way when we escape, we can try and rush there. But if the tower is going to take us to a place with a weapon, then we just have to escape and beat the slayers. All right, we've got our information. Is there another door?
Well, that's the question. Up or down?
What do you guys think?
Could we ask that nice voice and ask for the nearest exit?
That's smart.
Maybe start a fire.
Or we tell it we're advanced scouts. We're gonna survey to find stuff for them to come
I'd see
seduce the weapon.
I smell what you're laying down. Dear computer.
I smell burnt toast.
Very burnt.
I was watching the new King of the Hill today, and there was a burnt toast joke.
Oh, no.
Dear computer, are you there?
You have the feeling of expectation, but nothing is actually said.
Dear computer, we're waiting for your reception crew to come, but as we're kind of poking around the area, we don't accidentally want to exit this place. So could you tell us where the exit is so we don't accidentally go there?
Okay. See how would it react? All right. So it says instead the image changes on the walls in this room. And it basically shows you 3-dimensional of the fortress, and there is crisscrossing tunnels and chambers all over the place. It's very dizzying, but you get the little pinpoint of like you are here, right? And if you go down and down and down, kind of go down in a spiral, you'll get out through like the front entrance. But it's also showing that you can actually leave the fortress at any level you want to. It's just going to be higher or lower on the fortress, and it's up to you to figure out how to get down to the ground level.
I don't understand what it can I try and reason that out to figure out what the fuck it means?
Yeah, you just have to ask for an exit, and it could create one wherever on the tower you are. But if you're higher or lower in the tower, you might have to figure out how to get down to ground level from there if you're too high up.
Okay. Dear computer, we have soiled our britches, and we would like to throw them out so that way it doesn't stink up and sully this place. Can you please spawn an exit so we can throw our dirty shit-stained underwear into the desert?
Well, go ahead and let's do a set opposition of just a 10.
Okay.
Peter doesn't expect anyone other than who's supposed to be here. So there's not really any real security system.
That's a 10? You said set opposition 10?
Yeah, set opposition 10.
Full 0.
Right, yeah, that's fine. In this case, the asker. So a window opens, but what I'm going to do is the negative is like it opens, and you immediately get the blast of desert air that comes through. There's a bit of a wind going through, so it's very hot. But you're also about 2 stories away from the desert floor, so a good 20 feet below you.
Do you guys think we can take that fall?
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take off my underwear, loop the snakeskin through it for handles, and then I'm gonna use my underwear like a parachute.
Well, the snakeskin itself is about 10 feet long.
Can I use my hill folk ability to just change into a bird?
See, why not?
Oh, we can just climb down the skin.
You could use it as a rope. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see how extensive your powers are.
And giant.
It says you may disguise.
Which one did you take? Conjurer?
Yeah, I took Conjurer.
Well, it says disguise or alter the appearance of. So no, yeah, you can't really turn yourself into.
Yeah, I may look
bird.
Like a bird, but I'm
yeah,
still
but you're not going to be
dude.
able to fly like one.
Yep.
But the snakeskin again is 10 feet.
Okay. We use that
so
as
it
a
would
rope.
just be a 10-foot drop.
Okay.
I think my old knees can take that.
Right.
Well, that's like my height now. So
you go down
I'll
first.
just try to climb down,
and then you catch me.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so you use the snakeskin. You tie it off somewhere and you drop. I tell you what, let's just do it this way. Who's going down first?
I'll go down first.
All right, just roll me a d10. Just a d10.
10. I got 3.
Okay, Yeah, I mean, it wasn't an elegant landing, but you're fine. The desert sand is a little shock absorby. Who's next?
I can go, or you can go, Thaco.
Okay. That way there's two of us to catch you.
I like that idea.
All right. Do a D10.
You're fine. The blind seer follows after you, also lands fine. He actually just grabs you as you jump out.
Smart.
Oh yeah. We keep almost forgetting you. I'm sorry.
I'm very quiet.
Otto.
So what's
I'm not yapping in your face. I'm pretty quiet.
So is it just a D10?
And after that talk that you gave, I think I did soil my drawer. So if there's a place that I can change, that would be fine.
Just scoot your butt against the sand. It'll clean it off.
Oh, yeah, sand. It's a wonderful abrasive.
Yeah.
Everybody likes sand.
No, it's okay.
Holes.
You just take them off, you turn it inside out, you rub it in the sand, and the sand will like absorb most of it until you can kind of like roll it out and you shake it and you put them back on.
And you can scoot your own butt on there, and it's like nature's, natural abrasive cleaner. Everybody likes a polished butthole. That's what Mama always said.
I don't think I want to see into the future to see what this is going to do to my backside. I think I'll be fine. Farmer Jenkins, you rolled a 7. I just was seeing if anybody rolled a 1. Everyone's good. Okay. You make it down. But as the last person makes it down, you see the opening in the Black Fortress closes off sufficiently enough that it just cuts through the snake skin, and so it falls to the ground as well.
No.
Just wrap it back around
enough snake skin to hang himself.
Yeah. It's jerky, so you just keep putting it in your mouth.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. You are now in the blazing double sun of the Krullian desert. There's quite a wind going on. There are the frantic flaming horses running to and fro as the slayers have caused a panic amongst them. You are maybe a mile away from the mountains where all the slayers are. You can see more of their spear flashes going off in the distance there.
Wait, these horses are flaming, right?
They are.
They're flaming, yeah.
So we hold up something flaming too, and that means we're like, hey, we're related. And then we seduce the horses.
Say no more. I'll use my ability to turn into a hot fire horse.
And then I'll hold up the sword behind him to kind of give the flaming aura.
Yes.
I will just awkwardly scuttle off to the side.
This can't go wrong.
I'm gonna go scout ahead.
There's no way this is gonna go wrong.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's pause as Blork goes to the side and scouts ahead. Blork, why don't you do me a set opposition roll of a 13, please?
All right. And what against what?
Your force. Or power. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, you guys haven't had time to rest to get back.
I'm sorry. What was the opposition again?
13.
13.
Okay. All right. You almost fall into a sand pit where the sand is. It's almost like quicksand. You begin to slide in, but you're able to throw your body forward, and luckily you land on more solid sand. And you're able to pull yourself just as you see, as the sand kind of starts to swirl around, and you see like two beaks open up in the middle of it, grasp a bit, trying to find that meal that it just sensed, and it pulls itself back down into the desert. Meanwhile, old Farmer Jenkins is looking like a horse. Echo standing behind it with a blazing sword.
I neigh out and horse, hey there, sailors.
Oh, God.
So you're trying to attract one of the horses to you?
Yeah.
All right. Make this a mind check. It's a 13 is like a moderately hard task. So set opposition, use your
it's a -3.
Yeah, Yeah, they give you a wide berth.
Okay. That's a better outcome than what I was expecting, so I'll take it.
They're not buying it.
Oh. You're too good for them anyways.
That's fair.
Stupid horses.
All right. So yeah, you guys are not really dressed for being out underneath these twin blazing suns.
I'm not really dressed.
It's hot.
anymore.
It's blinding. The sand is almost white. You don't have any glasses on to help with that glare, so it's starting to become a little hard to see. What do you guys want to do?
Wrap snakeskin around my head.
Actually, looking through the nearly transparent snakeskin actually gives you a little bit of relief. You wrap it around your face.
Can I have a little bit of your snakeskin?
Yeah.
Like
but
maybe.
He doesn't want to break it, so now we're doing the thing where like he wraps around his own head, and then he like wraps over DC. We're like walking shoulder to shoulder, except he's like leaning down, all awkward.
Thaco, this have you ever heard of docking?
No.
I'll explain it to you after we're out of the desert.
Okay.
It said snakeskin, not foreskin. Come on now.
Yeah.
Well, Blork is just going to remove what remains of his underwear, having lost the majority of his clothes, and he'll just put that on his head and hope it keeps him cool. Because
that brown stain in the back is a little cooling.
He's got nothing else. He lost all his clothes when he got all giant sized.
And your brother lost his pants. So
yeah.
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 The only thing you see around is the outcropping of rock to the north, about a mile away, where the Slayers had gone. There's really nothing else around.
They're dead for that.
Yeah.
But that is a mile through the blazing sun on foot. The water, no real protection. I mean, those horses could certainly get you there fast. But your attempt to seduce them into helping you just
Blork will just be like, "Hey, horse, can I get a ride? Horse."
Ignore you.
Look, Blork is not allowed near the horses. There was an incident.
I tried to seduce the horses.
It beat me at craps, so. Which isn't the dice game. It was just who could shit larger, and they won.
Tough game.
It is. That's
surprisingly closer of a game than they thought.
It was.
He
actually
loaded.
The real shocker was that Otto beat both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Thaco, you should try and ask the horses to give us a lift real nice.
Okay.
Yeah, how do you go about it? Like, just I'll give you a possible lower difficulty if you come up with something actually useful.
Okay.
Is Thaco a farm boy?
I mean, we joked like because of his giant strength, he's kind of the dude that totes stuff around. So he's probably the guy that like, if you need to grab hay bales or whatever, he just walks around and does that or chucks.
Right. So let's say you know horses a little bit. Horses got sweet tooth. Now these are untamed horses, but that's probably the extent of what you know. They like apples. They like sugar cubes.
I don't have anything to give them.
Carrots.
Oh, I don't have anything to give them. Wait, I have an idea. So, do your disguise thing again. Wait, can you only do that on yourself?
No, I can do it on anyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, do it on me. Get on my shoulders. And I'm going to make it look like I'm having so much fun giving you a ride. I'd be like, whoa, look how cool this looks, right? Whoa, giving people a ride is the best. Don't you guys want to do it? And then I seduce them.
13 mind check, please.
Yeah, I can't think of anything good. So I'm just going to lean into just being just the dumbest bastard.
So can you change someone into a thing, or just that they
Just their
look like a
appearance.
thing?
Yeah, they just
that
look
they
like a
look
thing.
like it.
I mean, I can't.
Not only do they studiously ignore you, you feel like they're maybe a little embarrassed for you.
Wee!
Like, don't look that way. Just don't.
Lork, did you have an idea?
Bert, I'm now giant size. Like, how tall am I? Am I like?
You're like a good 7 feet.
Okay. So I'm on par with our Cyclops friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Thaco and I could probably cover more distance than Farmer Jenkins. We could just carry him. We're both beefy boys now.
Mm-hmm.
I can go for a piggyback ride.
Okay.
And you'll act as sunscreen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If you want to just want to hoof it, and just get there, carrying, you need to carry the blind seer, and you need to carry your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. You two big guys, maybe do that. Why don't the two of you go ahead and make me a power test? We'll call it just a 10. Just a 10.
Okay. So I get I've still got a 4. Gets to 10.
You're going to succeed. This is just going to say how exhausted you're going to be when you get there.
And then I'm going to get to add a D10 to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I broke even and then add a 5 on top.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You get there, plenty of energy to spare, nothing going on. How did you do, Blork?
I got a 3
out of 10. So when you get there, you're pretty exhausted. You know, they take, go ahead and temporarily lower your power by 5.
Oof.
Yeah. That's just going to take just figure out a way to get a breather of a good 10 minutes in here, and it'll come back though. But you arrive exhausted. And around you, it looks like they left about 6 of the Slayers outside of, it looks like there was a rock slide that covered the entrance to the cave, which they blew apart. They left 6 of them outside to guard the cave while the rest went inside.
So there's still loose rocks up there?
So there probably are. Yeah.
What if we could throw big rocks from here, but we could also maybe knock big rocks from above?
Mm-hmm.
I like that
Then
idea.
after they get knocked down.
But they won't get back up again.
Well, we help one up. And then we seduce them.
Is it Cyclops mating season again?
Yeah.
Every day is Cyclops mating season.
Thaco knows for sure he's not going to die of a venereal disease, so it's all
immune.
Open. It's all open. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do? And again, you're arriving here pretty exhausted. Yeah. Like that took a lot out of you to keep up with Thaco. So you're the same size as him, but you're not used to moving your butt around like this.
What do you guys want to do?
Okay. So I wonder if this stuff up there, if it's loose enough, if we just if we could sling something at it to make it fall on its own without getting super close, or do we feel the need that we need to actually climb up above and push stuff down?
I think.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I think climbing and pushing is a little more reliable, but also a little sketchier.
Yeah.
Yep. The shooting might work, but the physically going up there and pushing is certain to work.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So I can't change the physical dimensions, but if I shapeshift Thaco into a goddamn lizard, it would be a lot harder for them to see you.
Oh, I've already got the,
Because then you would just be a little tiny lizard with a really huge hitbox. But like 98% of you would be invisible.
Like a
Right.
bad Gmod model.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it. Can you make the part that is visible and looks like a lizard be where my tramp stamp would be?
100%.
Okay.
It's a plan.
All right. I changed Thaco so that way he looks like an Italian wall lizard.
Okay. Now again, you would change his appearance, so he doesn't have the abilities of a
No, I still got to do the actual
Yeah.
climbing.
It's just hopefully they will be less likely to see him. It's like a near invisibility spell. 98% invisibility.
Okay. So what then? You want to slither up on the top to see if you can't push some rocks down on them?
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to ask for a sneaking roll. Making you look like a lizard that would be normal to this environment, I'm going to say works. They're not incredibly smart. Sure, that works.
Nice.
So you get there. So we're going to call this a roll to see if you can land them where they need to land.
Okay.
Okay. Because I did leave several of these outside here to guard. You need to create enough of a rock fall to hit them, but not reseal the hole.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So we're going to call this. Let's do this as a non-versus. So this is going to be a set opposition, and let's see, what are the good? So 13 is the classic hard, but not really like terribly difficult, but it is not a everyday occurrence. So we'll put it at a 13. The rocks are already loose from them having blasted it earlier.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead.
Do you want it to be power or mind?
You can choose here, but you only get the extra D10 on power. So
yeah, power makes a lot more sense for me if I can try that. So 4 at the moment.
One is picking the exact rock, you're figuring out your angles, playing a little bit of mental pool. The other one is you just push as many rocks over as you can.
Yeah, you see him try to do the math in his head for a second, and then he'll.
I see steam where his ears should be.
Yep. So what I'm going to do this is an area effect. So however many over or positive points you get is how much positive damage you're going to do to everyone out below the cave. But if that damage totals a 10, you're also going to bury the cave itself.
We got a 5.
Okay, so I got +1 over on its own, and then a 4 for my D10 roll. So I got a total of 5 over.
Okay, you do not bury the thing again. And 5, it does land on all these creatures, and they are definitely have taken some damage from them, but they're not out. So they have powers of 6. So you took away 5. They all have 1 point left.
Okay.
As they all. So I'm going to say everyone else can take an action before they're able to pull themselves out of the rubble. You can all tell that they are not taken out of commission, but they're seriously hurt. They're oozing from their armor. What do the rest of you guys want to do?
Go ahead, Blork. You're better.
Yeah. Blork's just going to run in and smash one of the rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock on the way.
This is going to be a base roll, so you're going to be fighting against them. Now, of course, their power has just been reduced, so it's just going to be against their +1 on their side. So put in your mod, and then the next mod is a +1.
8.
Positive 8. Well, you break the crap out of the one that you charge in and hit.
Nice.
And it's a little sickening as the armor, or what you thought was armor, kind of cracks like an eggshell. And there is this slug-like thing, there's like a hiss of escaping like atmosphere from the suit. And there's this explosion of green goo as this slug just is ejected out of like the helmet area and just writhes on the desert floor as it starts to smoke.
Ew.
And the rest of the armor just kind of falls backwards. That leaves 5 of them.
I'll run up and with my old man walking stick, just try to bury it center mass into one.
Mm-hmm.
And how are we doing that, Rose? Is it just a base roll power test?
Yeah, so it's base roll power. The first modifier is your modifier. The second one's a 1, a +1. You just put it in as a 1.
8.
Okay, same thing.
Wow.
You crack the armor, and it seems that once you breach the armor, the very slug-like creature within is just kind of like the pilot of it.
Okay.
And it does not like this atmosphere. Its containment suit, once broken, causes it to writhe and just smoke on the ground. The seer will run in and try to help.
Good job, Seer.
The blind seer, I might add.
Yeah, he's still trying though.
Hey. He bumbles in, causing the Slayer to trip over him. The faceplate cracks on the ground, releasing the slug.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
And I tell you what, you do have one other non-player character, which is Blork's brother. So let's go ahead and let's do this here. I'm going to say he's got probably a power of at least 4. Oh, yeah. So you've taken out the guards.
Nice.
Wow.
And you managed to not bury the front of the place. They weren't able to get a shot off with their lances, so you don't believe anyone inside may know what's going on.
I'm going to pick up one of those lances.
Okay.
Can we use those?
I don't know.
Well done.
Yeah. It seems to be made out of the same kind of material as the fortress itself. It's either stone or glass, maybe obsidian. You can't really tell. But in your hands, it's just inert staff. The ends don't glow. There's no button on it.
They're still good for
I can still hit something with it.
Still good for a club.
That's fine.
All right. I'll signal Thaco down. And what if, like, we'll all look like them and then go in and try and get the jump on them?
You can try.
You can all pick up their spears.
I would just say, remember, they don't seem to talk to each other.
They don't. So we'll just have to be quiet. And then as soon as we get close, we just leap into attack. I think they get all their
sluggy thoughts.
Yeah,
sluggy thoughts.
They get all their communication from that one dude with the red eyes via pictures.
Okay. Slimy.
Yeah.
I think that was Mr. Beast.
It was Mr. Beast. Yeah.
He's got his own chocolate line.
He does.
Maybe some Lunchable knockoffs.
So yeah, I'll shapeshift all of us into Slayers.
Okay. And then you go in?
Yeah.
All right. The cave is dark and cool in comparison to the outdoors and the bright lights from the double sun and the heat. But as your eyes adjust, you see that it is not pitch black. There are bits of light here and there from crystals that are embedded in the surface of the walls. And as you look at one of these crystals, Farmer Jenkins, since you're probably the more schooled of those here, there's some pictograms on the wall.
What can I make from them?
Well, you see what looks like a blade or a sword of some kind. It's got a blade. It actually looks more like a staff with a blade on both ends. You see that, and it's on like an altar where it's hanging. You see another symbol that looks very much like two very large spiders, or at least 8-legged arachnid sort of things next to it, like guardians of some sort. And then there's some old Krullian script here. If you want to try and read it, it is in the ancient form, so you can try. It's a mind test. This is difficult, though. This would be a 14 for the set opposition.
Oh, a -3.
Can't really make heads or tails out of it, although you're certain from the glyphs that there are 2 guardians, likely some kind of spider-like things.
So if there's 2 spiders, guys, we follow these other guys and try and let the spiders do most of the work.
How do we deal with the spiders?
I don't know yet. Maybe I'll shapeshift into a spider and try and seduce them. If they've been in the cave for a long time, they may go for it.
Right. Or they probably attack whoever takes that thing. So we find the other guys, right? We take it and we toss it at them because they want to use their little blasty lancer things, right?
Yeah.
But we'll still toss it at them so that spiders attack them. And we're like, oh, those assholes, they stole your thing. But we're cool. Hey, how you doing? Right? So we seduce the spiders. They kill those guys who would say, that was awesome. But, you know, we're not looking for anything like long term.
Okay.
We promise we'll put the weapon back, but then we don't.
It's the Defenders of Kobold way. Seduction replaces every other skill.
I can't
need to lockpick a door. Seduction.
Or we let them get it, and whoever's left on the way out, we dump them, seduce them. I guess if that's what the situation calls for. You guys are smarter than me, but we let them do the hard work, and we just take it after they get it. As a thief, this is how you do it.
That's a good idea too. I like the
flawless.
I like the idea of seducing. But I can't argue with the idea of letting them and the spider duke it out, and then we just kill whoever's left. I like that idea.
That's what heroes do.
That's what heroes do.
Including the seducing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what my pappy
forward.
did for a living.
Seduced?
Well, Mama, of course, and cousin Bethany, but no. You let people get the stuff, and then when they're walking back with it, then you get them because then you don't have to break in. That's only one charge instead of two when you get caught.
That's good math.
Okay. I like that math.
Yep.
You all figure that math out. I'll be back in a moment because I got to put a little asshole teenager to bed real quick.
Okay. So would you call that brand of math thugonomics?
Yes.
Excellent.
In fact, that is what Daddy called it.
Did he run away from you? Did you ever see your father?
He just went out for milk and cigarettes. He'll be back any day now.
He did learn Mandarin, though.
Okay.
Since he is a full 1/3 of the force, we will wait for him to get back. In the meantime, you can introduce us to the cat that is flapping its tail in front of you.
Yeah. She's like, Dad, attentions.
No, are you kidding? It's like, human, attention now.
Yep, pretty much. Well, I've been a busy person today, and she has not had proper cuddles, so she's a little demanding now, aren't you? Yeah.
The fleas have been bad this year, so our cats are all miserable. Their normal flea stuff is half working.
Yeah, she's definitely not been a fan of all the heat and humidity, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's been a jungle here in Virginia. It's pretty bad. I checked the air conditioning, the liquid line where, the pulled liquid. It's about a gallon of water an hour that it's producing out of the air.
I believe it.
Ugh.
So, folks watching, if you've never seen the movie Krull, it is free on Tubi right now. You should actually go and watch it.
Yeah.
The fiction isn't much better than we're doing.
Might have slightly less seduction.
I don't know.
A young Ron Perlman, Liam Neeson.
It had a pretty good cast.
Robert Urich. Seen that one? Or I might also be getting it crossed with Ice Pirates. Although I feel like Ice Pirates could exist in the same universe as Krull.
Yeah.
But that's,
Yeah, I could see that.
Ice Pirates is another favored 80s movie of mine.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, it definitely got that feel of early fantasy / sci-fi where it was like a good mix of the two back, the 60s, 70s era of sci-fi fantasy. Yeah. It really nailed it. It was pretty good. Although I tell you one thing that followed me into adulthood that I still blame them for. The scene where the kid is handed the cinnamon stick and it looked like soft and delicious. I always thought cinnamon sticks were soft and delicious. They are not. They are hard pieces of bark, and I still hold it against Krull to this day.
Fair.
That's my takeaway. Horribly scarred by Krull in my formative years.
Short in stature, tall in power. Yeah.
And the Cyclops is way cool.
Yeah.
Less smarmy than Thaco here.
Yeah.
Has the teen been successfully tied to their beds?
Yes. Yes, he has.
There we go.
My primary job is to turn on Tubi because he watches Naruto on Tubi as he falls asleep.
Okay.
But when I turned it on, it had the Highway to Heaven movie on. So I had to give him shit. Like, is this what you're watching? Are you watching Highway to Heaven? And he wasn't feeling it. Anyway.
None of that good, wholesome stuff in my house.
No.
What about
you're getting Has-Been Hotel tonight.
What about old episodes of the Hulk? Just do 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 do.
I honestly,
sad Hulk music.
That kid, he does like Alfred Hitchcock Presents an old Twilight Zone. He may be into some old Hulk.
That's true. No Knight Rider though.
I don't know about Knight Rider.
Yeah,
that might be a push.
It's fair.
Knight Rider was awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as you go through the cavern and you see that these gems that are creating the light, they all seem to be anchor points for very glass-like, hard to see strands of web. Unless you're taking very, very acute attention to it, you don't really notice that, but it just becomes more noticeable as you get into the cave. That above you is like a crystalline lattice of spider webs. You hear tinkling here and there as something moves about. But in front of you is kind of a stone altar with the sword, double-bladed sword, laying there. And a group of slayers is in front of it. You see broken shells of slayer armor kind of littering to it, going up this way, as well as you see a shattered glass spider, quite large, about the size of like a VW Beetle. Small car shattered on the ground. But there's still 3 of the slayers that have made it to the table. One of them is about to reach out as from above. You see this transparent glass spider slowly coming down, legs extended. And it is so just transparent that it's very difficult to see, but you know to look up. As it reaches down and it snags a slayer that's about to grab the sword, just yanks it up into the webbing above. The rest of them immediately point their spears up at the webbing above and start blasting. They shoot off the one spear, they turn it around, and the other end shoots, and there's like shards of glass just spraying all over the place. This is the scene you run into. They do not seem to notice you. You're just a little bit behind them. What do you guys want to do? There are 3 of the slayers left after the one is pulled up into the ceiling.
Look, you said your daddy's a thief.
Mm-hmm.
Run up there and snatch that sword.
Okay.
Thaco and I will give you cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try and get it in the confusion.
What do you want to do to give him cover? So what I'm going to do is if you guys succeed at what you're trying to do, I will give Blork a bonus to snag that sword.
I think it would be like 2 birds, 1 stone. to use the sling to hit one of the slayers, because they'll be distracted from being hit by stone, look our way, but then that makes them easy pickings for the spider.
All right. Well, why don't you do that? Why don't you make me a sling attack?
Okay.
It will be versus in this case. So the slayers have a power of 6. So put in your modifier, then the second modifier is a 6.
Okay, so 4 currently, and then 6 for them. And I'll wait till afterwards to do the. Oh God, I'd have
and then
to
roll another d10.
Maybe I'll get super lucky.
So -2. All right. So it is not firing back at you, so you don't take damage from this, but you just straight miss with your sling attack. So no bonus from you, Thaco. You don't distract it well enough. How about you, old Farmer Jenkins?
I'm trying to give them cover, get them to look at me.
Okay. So you wanted to get them to look at you or be distracted by you. We'll call this a mind test then. You do something funky. Maybe you airwalk for them.
I do the thriller dance. Worm. I do not do the worm. I'm way too old for that. I will do the thriller dance. Calling out that your master's a little punk, and your dark fortress, I've seen better.
You've seen better dark fortresses.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't even have the pit of hellish souls screaming. Come on.
They didn't. Really, if I want to see something dark and skinny or scary, I'm going to, spread cheeks, bend over, and look in a mirror. Just right up the old poop chute. What's my opposition number?
A 2. They don't have a lot of mind.
Okay. This is a base roll. 8
wow.
Over.
Successfully distracted.
They're so mad at me.
It's like, hey, we got the cast from this old black tower to come in and renovate recently. They did a good job. That really hurts. I'm offended.
They were maybe expecting like a your mom joke, but then it was your own butthole that you were going to stare at, and it's just so confusing.
They are. Yeah, that's
We were going to be on a special episode of MTV Cribs, the Overlord special.
Right.
All right, Blork. This is going to be a force physical test here. Okay. But instead of it being a 14, he did really well on distracting. So we're going to bring it all the way down to a 10. All the way down to a 10. To weave through the slayers who are somewhat distracted and grab hold of that sword, which you do with the 3. You have that double-handed sword in hand. And as you do so, the sword and you bursts into kind of a green flame. Please make me a mind check now. This is going to be a set opposition. Your mind has been blasted down, so you don't have a lot of it. But only a 10 for the opposition. Okay.
I tied.
You tied, which means you don't get knocked unconscious from the stream of visuals that is just flooding your cortex right now. Just giving you this images of former mighty heroes wielding the sword against something that looks very much like a proto-beast and a proto-black tower back in the Stone Ages of this planet.
Oh, my God.
The blade is heavy. If it weren't for your new giant form, you doubt you'd be able to even wield the thing, as it is made of meteoric steel. Heavy, unbalanced, ungainly, not actually a great weapon to fight with, but apparently the fact that it is star metal is what is going to be useful against the beast. It comes from elsewhere as well. So that doesn't knock you unconscious, but I am going to say it is enough to keep you there. It roots you to the spot right in front of the altar. You've pulled it in hand, but now you are surrounded by a spider that's descending and several of these slayers around you. What do you guys want to do?
Seduce the spider.
Hey there, spiders. I'm just grabbing this to borrow for a bit to stop the beast. I ain't with these guys. I'm on your side, really.
So if the spider's coming down, and I've noticed that the webbing for the spider is connected to these like light-giving gems, maybe I'll see if I can quickly notice some webs that I can go and try and break down or pry the gems out, something to dislodge its route.
That sounds
directed
great.
to Blork.
Yeah, that's definitely that's going to be a mind test. Go ahead and do that. You're trying to figure out angles and such, so we'll make it a 12.
12? Okay.
A hard task, but not necessarily a difficult task. It's just the time that's doing it.
0.
Break even. So I'm going to say, yes, you found it, but you don't have time to act on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Thaco?
Wait, what do we? So do we need to chop at that spot you're pointing at?
We gotta dislodge its ability to get this gem and take it out, and that'll keep it from getting to Blork.
Okay, don't worry, because when it comes to pulling out, nobody's better than Thaco.
That's good. I'm terrible at it.
At least his 5 kids say that.
80 kids. All of them pumpkins.
If he'll point out the one that's the best one to do, Thaco would do his best to just be like,
you know what? I'm just going to say that if you want to take your action to do what he just ran out of time to do, you do it.
Okay.
The spider will fall instead of possibly going for Blork. It does land very agile, but it doesn't land on Blork nor any of the Slayers. But it's down there in the mix now. Blork, it's not facing you when it lands. It's facing one of the Slayers, and it immediately goes after one of the Slayers.
That's cool. Blork's just gonna like hold it out like horizontal from him and just run forward.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to power through.
Yeah. So towards the Slayers that are probably trying to block your path. Why don't you do that?
Okay.
I'm going to make their power a little bit higher because you're trying to take out 2 of them at once.
Sure.
So we're going to make that second modifier an 8, and this is going to be the base roll.
Okay.
And your modifier first, and then an 8 on the next one.
Yep.
Oh, and the sword actually helps.
Oh. Okay.
So I was going to give a +4 for the sword as the green kind of fire arcs across them, causing their face masks to
a +4 would make that a 1.
Yeah. So it's enough. It's not enough to take them out, but it is enough to knock them over and for you to get free, which is what you're trying to do, right?
Yep.
So you will inflict a point of damage on both of them, but you're free. And the spider just is noshing down on the other thing.
Nice.
Okay, so you're free. One of the Slayers is taken up by the spider. The other 2 are kind of recovering, but they're not immediately on you. What do you guys want to do?
Part of me wants to run. Part of me wants to clear this place so we can rest.
I would really, and it's so cool in here, and I bet we can find some like little pools of water.
Food. I invite him. We can fight him.
There's a lot of slugs around.
I'll eat some slugs.
I don't want to eat those slugs.
So you want to try and so the spider will have accounted for the other Slayer. So you've got the spider who's damaged, and then the 2 Slayers who are slightly damaged. You guys can go first.
One of you 2 want to? I'm just going to run in with this Slayer weapon that we lifted, and then try and bonk one.
Okay, Slayer or the spider?
I want to go Slayer first.
All right, go ahead. It did a point of damage to it, so its modifier is a 5.
-2.
Okay, as you're closing with it pulls its staff around and manages to get it right into your gut before you close in on it. So you take 2 points of damage to your power, or you remove 2 points to your power, just to the temporary, not the permanent. But you are now in melee with this one.
Okay.
Who's next?
Guess I'll try and maybe I shouldn't sling into it if it's right next to Farmer Jenkins the Magnificent. I don't want to bonk him.
Well, you've got another one that is not. So there's one that's free.
Yeah, maybe I'll sling at that one.
Sure.
Is he not damaged? So his would be.
He is
6?
damaged. He's damaged by a 1, so he's a 5.
So he's a 5 as well. Okay, cool. All right, so I got my 4. They got their 5, and then I'll do the D10 after. Give me some luck. Give me some luck. Okay. Wow, that's a -7 again. I think that's what I rolled last time too. They are just yeah.
So what is your total? Oh, you haven't rolled the other D10 yet, or you have?
I clicked it.
Wow.
Okay, so I end up with a +2?
Yeah. +2. Okay. Does 2 points of damage to it. It's a glancing blow, but you still crack its armor a little bit.
Okay.
All right. And
Blork.
then
So you ran away from them. Now what do you want to do?
I guess I'll go back in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fighting them now? Okay. And I'll just wheel around and whap one of them. The one that's on Farmer Jenkins. I'll go after that one.
Okay. Go ahead. Farmer Jenkins, you didn't do any damage to it. It did damage to you, so it's still at a 5 as its modifier. Actually, it's fighting also Farmer Jenkins, so I think I'm going to lower that by 1 more. Let's make that a 4 as our modifier.
I'm helping.
Well,
how much does the weapon itself add in?
4 at the end.
4 at the end, so that would take that to a +2 because
+2. Okay.
Yep.
So that one is still up, but it's down 3 points of power.
Okay.
Okay. Their round. I'm going to do this real quick here. Let's see what the spider does. Oh, the spider absolutely destroys the slayer that it landed on. And it turns around and it looks around and it's got Farmer Jenkins, it's got a slayer, it's got Blork, and it's got another slayer. So let's say I'm going to roll a d4, a 1 and a 2, it's one of you guys, a 3 and a 4, it's a slayer. It's a slayer. Scuttles over to one of the other slayers, probably the one that you and Jenkins and Blork are not surrounding. All right, that slayer, however... right. So it's down to, it's got 2 of you guys on it. So it's got a 4 and it's going after Farmer Jenkins. What's your mod, Farmer Jenkins?
My power right now is 4.
Okay. So it's even. -2. Yeah, you do a nice little riposte, and you kill it. Actually, no, don't kill it. You do 2 points of damage to it. So it's got 2 left. Good enough. And the other slayer is going to fight the spider. The spider completely obliterates it.
Luis.
All right. So there's only 1 slayer left, but there's also a very angry spider. The slayer is Jenkins and Blork. You 2 are on that one if you want to do something with it, but that spider looks kind of intimidating.
I'll poke the spider with my big sword.
You gonna go after the spider?
Yeah. I think Jenkins has this.
You head towards the spider with the sword, and as you raise the sword into combat with it, you see that it shies away from the sword. It kind of backs away from the sword.
Oh.
You still want to try and confront it?
No.
Okay.
Let's get an other one.
All right. Yeah, so you get the spider to back up as you're wielding the sword, leaving Jenkins one-on-one with the slayer.
Yeah.
Although Thaco could throw a stone in there if he wanted to.
You want to try first, Thaco? You might have a better shot.
If you miss, what I'm going to do is a 50-50 that you hit Jenkins or the slayer if you miss.
Jeremy, are you muted? I didn't hear you.
Jeremy's muted.
So, sorry. So where's he at now? What's the...
So Slayer and Jenkins are in hand-to-hand. And the only other thing is the spider, which seems to be backing away from Blork as Blork is holding out the double sword.
Yeah, I don't want to risk hurting Jenkins, so I may actually close in at this point.
You want to just get in there with Jenkins? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just get in there with Jenkins and use the sword.
All right. Sounds good. Its mod is only going to be a 1 since there's 2 of you on it.
Nice. Okay. So 4 and a 1.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you finish
Be
it
a
off.
5, and then there'll be another D10 roll, and then there's a D5 of
Yeah,
flaming
you
sword.
destroy it. You completely destroy it. The little slug jumps out of the encounter suits and starts boiling in the atmosphere that it can't stand. So we're gonna call this an end to the combat right now. As Blork, as it doesn't seem to be afraid of the sword so much as it's maybe. Actually, you know what, Blork, you have no mind right now. You have no idea what it's doing, other than it won't attack you as you hold the sword out.
Okay. Can Thaco and I figure out what the hell's it? Why is it doing that?
Well, you don't have to roll, but it is the guardian of the sword. Someone now has possession of the sword, so.
I don't know, guys. I feel really sketchy with taking a nap in here with that giant spider.
Well, so Blork just needs to make sure. Okay. So when we take our nap, we all lay down, and then Blork lays sideways across us, still holding the sword.
I like it.
It's a big ass sword. Just lay it across all of you.
Exactly. we cover ourselves with the snake skin so it doesn't like accidentally nick us. And then
I'm on board.
Snake skin blanket, and then a sword on top of that. That's kind of like a little barrier to keep it from attacking us.
Okay.
Or were there any large rocks that we passed on the way in here?
I haven't seen any now.
Yeah, I mean, there's some rocks. I mean, not boulder size, but there are some rocks.
Well, is there like a curve or something?
Sure.
Okay. We'll just back down the tunnel until it can't see us and see if it comes around looking for us. If it doesn't, we can take a nap.
Okay.
And if it does, we seduce it.
If you back out of the tunnel, back out of the area where all the webbing is and everything, it seems to be content just to climb back up into its webbing.
Nice.
Y'all gonna get a good amount of sleep then? Rest?
Yeah.
There is you hear the trickle of water. So you do find a small pool of water that you can get, you can refresh yourself up, get a little bit of liquid, but there's no food. There's no food around.
Should I try eating that slug?
I mean, the slugs that came out of the dudes.
Yeah.
They're giving off this kind of vapors as they're like disintegrating slowly.
I put a lot of weird things in my mouth in my lifetime, and I think that's a really bad idea.
Okay.
You can have Otto eat it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Let Otto try it and see what happens.
Otto's like, oh. Otto takes a bite and dies.
Oh, no.
Congratulations. You've killed Otto.
We tell the seer that we found some hot dogs. Have a nibble.
Oops.
No. The seer's going to try for a vision. Actually, not only that, but you guys also go ahead and roll for the eye of the beast for you guys. Let's see if while you're doing that, I'm going to roll for this guy.
Did we want to roll high or low on the eye of the beast?
I think you want to roll over it because it gets higher and higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely didn't.
Mine
I got a 14 out of 63.
Is a 43. Oh, and I got an 86.
You're good.
No.
So Blork fails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I failed too.
How about you,
failures? Yeah,
2 failures. All right. So Blork, roll 2d10 for me.
Can do.
And sum them.
13.
Okay. You are granted a vision of your hometown, which is burned to the ground. There isn't a structure left. There are the bodies of your town folks have been dragged out to the center square, and they're on fire. You don't see a living thing around. Thaco, roll 2d10.
Okay. 16.
You have another dream, kind of a while you're awake hallucination of an amulet spinning before you on a golden chain. The sigil on the amulet is that of a single eye, with arrows going up, down. The chaos arrow, going in all the cardinal directions, with an eye in the center.
I'll get my eye up as close to that eye as I can, and I'll just cup it in my hands and just stare into it.
Yeah, you cup it into your hands, and a talisman drops into your hands.
What's that? Oh.
Did you get another magic gift?
I don't know, man. Like, this has been crazy. Oh, I hope it's not cursed like that fucking sword was. But it looks so cool.
It does.
I don't think we have to hurry home anymore.
Oh, yeah?
What's that?
I think I had one of them.
Both of you that failed, roll a d5, and that's how many percentage your eyes of the beast goes up by.
Oh, boy.
Blark, if you saw a terrible vision of home, I gotta know. Did it show my pumpkin patch?
Everything was
there were
burned.
pumpkin pies littering the ground.
Burnt pumpkin pies. You
Burnt
couldn't
pumpkin pies.
even eat them.
This
Just
bastard's gotta
wasted.
die.
Okay, then you all rest. So if you're down any force or mind, just go ahead and put them back up. You get a good rest. Although at the end of all this, since there's no food in sight, you're all kind of hungry, unless you want to eat Bork's brother, who died from eating a slug.
I feel like that's a real tainted meat kind of scenario.
Eating taint's not that bad.
No thanks.
Nope, we just got to cut his testicles off. That's how we record the passing back home. Oh, wait, home's burned down. Never mind, we don't need his testicles.
I mean, if Blork's dead... and
Otto is dead. I'm Blork.
You're Blork, my
but
bad.
I'm absolutely taking his shirt.
If Otto's dead...
pants, but I'm taking his shirt.
I mean, I guess we can start a fire and cook up some Otto steaks.
I mean, it's not cannibalism for me.
Not the first time I've eaten a sibling.
So you eat Blork's brother? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah,
you cook him up?
we go to the cannibalism route.
All right.
It's a way of showing
you haven't even
respect,
gone
really.
hungry for 24 hours yet. Automatically, you go to
It's
cannibalism.
just the thought of being hungry.
Do we even specify it to the sea, or are we just like having a hushed conversation?
We're not going to be able to bury him back home, right? So this is the best way to show respect to him.
Listen, and if we
He'll be
can
with
get
us
home
always.
fast enough, we can all shit in a grave together, and it'll be like parts of him are buried.
Yeah.
And you gotta be sure to eat a lot of them.
Yeah, we're definitely keeping that silent for the blind seer's sake. Here, we got some lizard meat that we found in the cave.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. I mean, if you cook up the flesh, all right, yeah, okay, yeah. You are the heroes. Hero.
Did we ever agree on that?
Yeah.
I
just covetously rub the chaos symbol on my chest as I gnaw on this human flesh.
Compared
we're heroes.
To an intergalactic enemy that destroys planets, hey, we're good guys.
Yeah.
By comparison.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
This is our planet to fuck up, not his.
Yeah.
Look, if I'm willing to eat my own kinsman, what do you think I'm going to do to you?
Right?
Seduce him.
And I liked him.
I will.
Right. So, good and bad. Yes, you get a good night's sleep. Your bellies are full with the last and probably only good act he's ever done in his life.
Yeah.
Dying for your stomach. Unfortunately, this does, however, mean that the fortress has moved on by the time you leave the cave, leaving you all in the desert.
Hmm.
All right. We need to go back to try and talk those horses into taking us somewhere where we can find Blind Seer. Blind Seer. You got any tips on seducing or befriending a horse?
Blind Seer needs to roll. All right.
But they
This
love
is his
blame. We should
fourth
show off the new
attempt.
sword.
We could. Or the spider corpse. We could get the bits of glass and the spider webbing and like make like a really cool like diamond necklace.
Yeah. Yeah. Diamonds are a horse's best friend or something like that.
I think that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. The seer has a vision where to be able to mount and use the horses, you must earn their respect by battling the head of the herd. Not to the death, just enough that you earn their respect.
Thanko, do you remember that scene in Conan where he punches the shit out of a camel? We need you to do that to a horse.
The seer describes the leader of the herd. He is almost a deep blue coat.
Right.
Yes. He sees you earning the respect of the herd and them taking you to wherever you'd like to go.
Gotcha. So don't use weapons on it. We just have to like. Okay.
Eyeball to eyeballs.
Right.
Nutsack to nutsack.
Gotcha.
Wrestle that horse.
Right. I mean, I don't want to call dibs. If it sounds like you kind of have a good game plan, like if you want, get nutsack, I'm not going to stop you.
I mean, it's just you keep talking about seducing all the time, and
yeah,
it gets me thinking. It's been a while.
and you did get the sword, and I don't want to be greedy,
But you know what? You've had a lot of bad luck, and I think you could use this as a confidence booster because I think you got this.
Yeah.
And you do it. You do it.
Okay.
All right. Besides, you need fire stallion children. You got enough Cyclops cows back home.
That's right.
That's true.
What color is the chaos eye? Is it like a crimson sort of color or a?
The whole medallion is bronze, kind of, the bronze colored. Might be gold, but there's no color to the eye or the arrows itself. Just this bronze kind of look.
Perfect. All right, he'll make sure that that's proudly displayed. And then, do we have to like wrestle it naked?
I mean, it's naked, so I would assume that
it's
you
only
also
fair.
naked.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to keep this. I've got to keep my third eye, my second eye on me.
I mean, do we also need to light your crotch hair on fire to match its flaming mane?
No, and like as he's peeling down, you can see he's like, nope, I'm sculpted. Because you never know. You always got to be ready to seduce.
Listen, I'm just so happy at that because I was preparing to use my abilities to at least give an affectation of sculpt.
Well, Well, this all starts off poorly as the majestic horses all laugh at how Cyclops are not hung as well as horses. Yeah. Okay, Thaco. Basically, you gotta wrestle down the herd's leader.
Oh Lord,
Don't necessarily have to kill it, but you got to prove that you are its master.
Okay. So I assume is that a set opposition or is that a base roll sort of thing?
Oh no, this is a base roll. This is going to be
okay.
Although it doesn't have to be force. You can make it mind if you want. If you want to try and tame it versus force it.
That's definitely not his style. And everything that was described to him is like you have to show dominance. So
okay.
Yeah, I know it's probably the worst call. Mind is probably the smarter way to go, but that's just we said we were naked wrestling, so I'm naked wrestling.
All right. So this is going to encompass you chasing it down and trying to wrestle it to submission. So yeah, go ahead and make your roll, and its modifier is an 8.
Good Lord. Oh God.
But you do get that second die, so you do get
that second die, and I've rested now, so my power's back.
Yeah. Positive 4.
Positive 4, and I'm going to add that extra D10 on it just because I need to really show it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Positive 7.
Yeah. Essentially, you're able to grab it around its neck, and the beast is large enough for you to actually ride on it. So this is an enormous horse. Despite the fires and the flames, you're able to pull it basically down to the ground. You get it to submit, and the rest of the herd, enough for each of you to ride, submits themselves by lowering themselves to the ground for you to ride. And of course, Thaco, you will be riding the leader of the herd. The question is, which direction do you want to go? East or west are to the two major kingdoms that, again, rumors say that either the two kingdoms are about to unite or one of them has sold you out to the Black Tower. You don't know which of the rumors is true.
Well, didn't one of us have a vision of them selling out?
No, that's just rumors. If you want, the blind seer can try for a vision.
Well, there was some sort of like in one of the rooms we saw
the dinner thing.
Of some people being poisoned, but again, who's to say those visions are true?
Oh, yeah,
that's fair.
No, I saw it. That means it's real.
Fact.
So let's see. East would be back to the kingdom that supposedly your village would have paid tribute to, but you rarely had anyone come through except on tax collection day, and it was not a lot. It was not a big burden for your town. To the west would be the other kingdom, which you know little. You've been kind of at a peace for a while now. Your little village isn't much of an outpost. So there wasn't lots of trade to come through. There's not a lot of information to come through, so you don't know what to expect. But the vision of the court scene you saw was mingling of both East and West, both major empires having some sort of dinner together, some sort of event is what you're thinking.
Was it a wedding?
Could have been a wedding.
Do we know if there's a place that's partway in between the two?
That's where you are right now in the desert.
I think we got to lean on the blind seer again.
All right. Okay, this is going to be his 5th attempt at a vision.
Pull out a box of Cracker Jacks.
Yeah.
See what prize is inside.
Ooh, that's not good. Okay, I needed a 6, so that's a failure. What happens on a failure? Okay, got to roll another 10. It's a failure, and the beast sees that I'm prying into things.
Oh no!
Oh no! The beast interrupts a vision I'm about to have, and he reduces my scrying rank by 1.
Oh no!
Basically, I suffer a little bit of mental feedback. It's like, oh no, I almost had it. The commercials were just starting, and then it all crashed. Got a blue screen of death and this little spinning ball.
That sounds right.
Sounds accurate, yeah.
Well,
that way.
Yeah.
So which direction is it? Your kingdom or so you're actually closer to, I'm not going to call it the opposed kingdom, but the kingdom that you aren't under is closer.
Listen,
I
your
mean,
kingdom's a little
Farhome's
further.
already burned.
Let's go to closer.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I was going to say closer too, because Blork, your brother, he's only going to feed us for so long.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes.
I don't
had
not have that
seconds.
much meat on him.
I didn't even need it. It was late. I needed a midnight snack.
Listen, good.
So instead of Limbus traveling cakes,
Yeah.
We have auto
We've
cakes.
just cut
Got
thin
auto cakes.
slices to like dry out in the sun like jerky.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Air cured, so it's like
Well, if we drag it behind us
or whatever.
while the horses run, I mean, that's going to because they got fire, it's going to roast the meat for us.
We'll assume during the time that you guys rested and the fortress disappeared that you have nice strips of auto
Yeah.
to get you through.
Auto
But the
check.
horses, yes, they're the fastest thing on Krull. They eat up the land as the desert slowly changes to rolling stone, to green grass, and this looks like this area has yet to be visited by the Black Towers. You're not seeing smoking ruins as you pass by small farms, but you could stop by if you wanted to stop eating auto and trade for some real food. But otherwise,
Yeah.
you want to do that?
Getting a little gamey.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to give him a heads up.
A couple of things you notice though, that Blork, your double-ended sword looks less interesting in daylight. Like it's really crude.
Oh.
Like the blades have kind of been hammered out in blade-like shapes that are not even really sharp. It looks a lot more imposing in darkness. Not that it's just that it's because it's dark. It's because there's something going on with light and dark that seem to affect it.
Okay.
It's just a heavy piece of metal during the day. Seems to be a lot more in the dark or at night.
Okay.
Thaco, you haven't really explored the use of your medallion yet.
Yeah. He's like stared at it, rubbed on it like a genie's lamp. He doesn't really know what to do with it, but he's just.
Yeah. So you're basically just fondled it. You haven't tried to use it for anything, right?
He doesn't really know how you use an amulet.
Fair enough. We'll say you stop along the way to get some provisions, giving tales of slayers having conquered your own kingdom, etc. And yes, you were actually told that your prince is here to be wed to the daughter of the king of this. There's names, I can't remember them. It's been too long. But yes, the contingent rode through, and they were harried the entire way here, losing a number of their forces as they reached the castle.
Oh.
But yes, it was some weeks ago that they passed through here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, oh my gosh. We could tell them about how we messed up the people that messed up their people. We're big damn heroes.
We're big
We
damn
get to crash
heroes.
the wedding and we eat really, really good food.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I like food.
And then we
Gnawing a
seduce
little bit of auto. Hmm.
And
then we
seduce the groom.
I was going to say a bridesmaid, but you know what? Now we're not competing.
Yeah.
We could try and seduce everyone and just make it a really awkward
I like that plan
morning
even
after
more.
the ceremony.
You can have the whole dessert table, Farmer Jenkins.
Fuck yeah, I will.
See, that's a skill up for seducing. Is an area effect seducing.
AoE seduction.
That's awesome.
But yeah, the outlying farmers are glad to provide you with some provisions to get you to the castle. There's been no word since, and again, this is a week ago that the prince and his consort came through here, having a lot of their numbers just destroyed and getting here.
Okay.
But none of the farmers have seen the slayers. Just word have come that they've been ravaging the kingdom to the east, where you guys came from.
Suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we will say we're coming close here, but let's get this going. You arrive at the outskirts of the castle. There are guards aplenty on the outside. The town proper is outside the walls, but most have fled to within the walls, assuming that they will soon be attacked here. But there are still a few people, still making the grind, trying to sell some things to travelers who are trying to flee, trying to get some goods for the last minute thing. So there's a few people still out here. Just, you got to respect the hustle. They're still trying to sell. Full Pose Emporium, everything 50% off after I raised it 25%.
Accurate.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
Get your goods. You need tents. You need sleeping bags. Come and get them here.
Like, I'll ask the guy, like, hey, shit's real bad out there.
Yes, it is. That's why I've marked everything down 50%. What can I do for you?
Like, have you noticed your leaders acting weird here recently?
Oh, they're mostly all gone. A big quest. Some blind seer, kind of like yours, told them that they had to go and find some great weapon.
Did we? Okay.
They're on the quest now.
That's great. So who's in charge?
Oh, well, the king's still here. I mean, the wedding went off, prince is married, but, the king's still alive. So, they don't really take over until the king dies. We figured that's going to be handled in some kind of sequel.
Oh. I don't know, guys. What do you think? We go and we talk to the king?
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, because we found a weapon.
Also, maybe he'll give us money because I don't know about you, but I've been poor.
Yeah, I'm really poor too.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you're poor, why are you wasting my time? Go away from Fupo.
All right, Fupo, we'll leave.
Being poor is like a disease. I don't want to catch it. Go away. Go far away.
Are there like any guards or anything?
There's some guards out.
Okay, never mind.
Does he have anything that looks cool?
He's got a lot of like supplies people would want, like hand carts, wagons, tents. He's got all the useful stuff on display.
So like we're physically close to him?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to try to swipe his pouch since I am a...
Oh.
I'll be showing him the long snake skin, something that would be interesting maybe.
Yeah, sure. Try to cut his purse. Go right ahead. We'll do this as set opposition since someone is distracting him.
Okay.
He's a shopkeeper, probably a mind is 6. We'll say that's the second modifier is a 6.
So mind, you say?
Yeah, it is mind.
Oh dear.
Now your mind's all back. Whatever you
rested.
Uh-huh. Did I mention I'm not a very good thief?
You're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. You're able to cut his purse without him noticing in the least bit.
Okay.
Probably because he's yelling at Jenkins to go away and not to spread his poverty on him because it spreads. Poverty spreads. Stop it.
Get some money.
And that's what they call it in this country.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Get a fairly robust pouch of coin.
We
apparently sold a lot of things to people
who are
fleeing for their lives.
We're the heroes.
Of course.
We are.
It dawns on me, I should ask Farmer Jenkins to help me figure out what the amulet does at some point.
Oh, I'll help.
We're just over here screaming.
It's like I've tried looking at it, I've tried fondling it. Like, is there some way to like rub out some magic?
It's always magic when you rub something out. Can I take a look and see if I can help him deduce what the magnet does?
Sure. Do you want to take the amulet yourself and see if you can figure it out? All right. You take the amulet, you hold it in front of your face so that it's covering one of your eyes, and you have sight beyond sight. You're able to see through the castle walls, and you can, just by thinking about it, you can see how many soldiers there are. You can see where the king is. You can see the prince's retinue is gone. Many of the young fighters are gone on a quest. But as you're doing this and you have this phenomenal sight, the rest of you are blind.
Oh, that's makes sense.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll explain it to Thaco.
I've never known somebody to rub it out so hard that you blind everybody else around you.
Listen, blinding yourself is amateur hour.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll explain it to you.
Yeah, just hold it up to your eye, but
That's
everyone
pretty
around
cool,
you goes
though.
blind while it's working.
Sacrifices.
It is.
I thought I was dead for a minute there.
No,
That is really cool.
it is.
All right. I guess other than asking you what's your game plan now, because you don't know where the fortress is going to arrive in the morning. You made great time, by the way. You traveled leagues with these horses, which, by the way, abandon you. Well, no, we'll say they stick around since you rolled so well on that THAC0. You'll have these horses for at least another jaunt. But where are you going? Is really the question. The prince is out trying to find a magical weapon to confront the beast. You don't know where the Dark Tower will arrive in the morning. You are in what appears to be a currently safe kingdom. At least the Slayers haven't gotten here yet. So what will be your next game plan?
So if
go ahead, Chuck.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if our goal is to kill the beast, but we don't know where the castle is, see if we can find someone else, another seer or additionals. Not putting down our seer. He does great work.
But we'd like a second opinion.
Maybe get like 2 seers together, or see if there's a special place where seers can see things better. Or
So you're looking for a seer convention, is what I'm.
Otherwise, I was going to say, yeah, maybe we could try to remember if there's any location that we recognize from when we're in that room about other locations, and we could try to get to one of those.
That's a good idea.
We could see, like, maybe they've got like library or a map around here, so we could compare what you remember from that.
That's a good idea.
So you want to go to the castle and see if you can get some help, find another seer here that might be able to do something.
That, or see if we can describe what we saw and see if they can locate where those are. Like what Blork said.
We do that to narrow down like an idea of places it might go. And then we sight beyond sight those different places.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. That's a great idea.
And then
that would work.
If we can narrow it down quick enough using the sight beyond sight, and if the horses are still waiting on us,
we get there.
We sight beyond sight it, hop on the horses.
Yeah.
Zoom.
And as long as you get into the fortress before the end of the day and it disappears, then good work. Good work. Okay. Well, next time we have a free session, we'll get back to this, I guess.
Nice.
Yes. This has been some grand heroic fun.
This has been some hacked up funny stuff. But
we are a weird crew.
Yeah.
Remember, gang, you can have only one skill, but as long as it's seduction, it works for everything. That's all that counts. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Chuck, you got anything you want to say?
Yeah. Yawn hit me. John, what are we doing Friday?
Friday, we are doing Cypher System, and we're going to do Gunslinger Nights, which best way I can describe that is it feels like a bit like an 80s cartoon because the players will be basically Arthurian knights, like Arthurian knights, riding forth from an interdimensional castle across dimensions to save this one place in particular. Fighting monstrous hordes while riding motorcycles and using guns. Holy guns.
I like it.
Yeah.
Seducing things for the Lord.
Yeah. As you should.
Kind
of.
Yeah. I love it.
Anything else, Chuck?
Yeah, I think that'll do.
All right. Well, I got a couple things. Folks, I've got 2 projects that I've done work on. One of them could use some help. It's got 17 days to go. They're more than halfway through their goal. It's Angels, Daemons, and Beings Between. It is for DCC RPG. If you need some new patrons for your spellcasting lots, some new creatures in there. It's good stuff. The last 2 volumes were exceptionally useful for DCC if you have not seen the line before. David Fisher is a creator. I did some work on the module that's part of one of its goals here as well, which is Temple of the Tri-God, which you guys play tested with me. So, you can affirm that it is an adventure. And I think you guys had a lot of fun with it. But so there's that. And of course, for Weird Frontiers, we've got the reference guide and new module out. It is on BackerKit, not Kickstarter. So if you do a search for Weird Frontiers on BackerKit, it's the only one that's officially Weird Frontiers that'll show up. And it is for the reference guide, which actually have in my hand here. We got the test print, which needs a little fixing. It is difficult to get the cover perfect on Drive-Thru RPG. It's a little close to the top, but otherwise the inside of it worked out really well. There will be a flip through and review of this on Tuesday on RPG Reviews channel on YouTube. Nice. But this is all the charts and tables I personally have to look up all the time when I run Weird Frontiers, and I wanted a book with it all in there, so it makes it very easy, including for your character special abilities, all of your crit charts here, of course, your fear tables, all of that is in here. 88 pages worth of goodness, and the module, very cool module, which we also play tested. Gold Fever comes to Owl Creek.
Yeah,
and as you see, these are done. So, like, if you're backing, you're not waiting. You'll get the PDFs as soon as the thing funds. And minus us having to fix a cover, being able to get your print ones, we'll be not too far behind at all. Usually takes a good 3 to 4 weeks for a drive-through to do the correction, print it, and send us a proof. So, but they're done. You're not going to be waiting on anything. So check those out.
Very cool.
I'd
Links
appreciate
in the chat.
Yeah, that's all. Okay. That's all. Oh, for my own channel, we're probably going to do some Bloody Appalachia, nice little horror RPG this Friday. I don't think I've got anything else going on. We might do something this Sunday, though.
I'm down.
Playtest stuff.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Sweet.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks.
Don't eat your brothers.
Can't tell me what
Seduction is the only skill you need.
That is true. Okay.